Breaking news. They are getting jittery. El-Rufai's son mocks Tinubu's government after father's visit to Buhari. Guys, this is interesting. No be small thing dey shele for where El-Rufai dey. So El-Rufai son don talk say President Bola Ahmed Tinubu dey shake because say El-Rufai don dey waka pium 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 dey visit some certain persons ahead of the 2027 election. Now, Bashir, the son of the former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai, has mocked President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's led government, adding that the administration's officials are jittery ahead of the 2027 general elections. And mind you, El-Rufai has been meeting some prominent northern politicians in the last few weeks, prompting rumors of the North plotting against the Tinubu-led government. Shehu Sani, a former senator, had also accused the northern politicians of ganging up against Tinubu ahead of 2027. Shehu Sani of the People's Democratic Party went ahead and wrote on his social media platform where he pleaded with the North to please allow Tinubu to complete 8 years in office before making moves to seize power, as this would hinder the unity in Nigeria. But reacting to the post, Bashir had noted that Tinubu's government is getting jittery and sending wrong persons from the North to advocate for their propaganda with absolutely no electoral value to his name, but his old glory days of supposedly fighting for democracy and being locked in a prison like he was Mandela. Shehu Sani recently spoke at an event organized by Tinubu's government to mark Democracy Day, had praised the president, describing him as the father of protests during the military era. And Sani, a former human rights activist, joins a long list of former PDP chieftains who have been speaking in favor of the Tinubu's led government after the 2023 general elections. They include the former spokesperson for Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate in the last elections, Rino Mokri, Daniel Bwala, the ex-senator Ben Muri-Jus, who has also been supporting the incumbent government. Okay, now guys, this is like a reaction to what El-Rufai's visit to some northern prominent politicians. When El-Rufai visited the former President Muhammad Buhari, when he paid a Salah homage, Shehu Sani had reacted. When Atiku Abubakar also visited the former president Muhammad Buhari, Shehu Sani reacted. Although that of Atiku Abubakar's visit was quite obvious that it was a political visit, and then El-Rufai, and then some certain northerners were visiting the former president, it became obvious that they were actually cooking something. And someone also noted that these northerners are cooking something dangerous ahead of the 2027 presidential elections. And Tinubu should be careful because anything they are plotting would directly affect his chance of clinching to power ahead of the 2027 elections. So in the reaction to all these controversies and these speculations, Bashir Nasir El-Rufai's son had noted that the APC government are shaking already, that they are shaking because El-Rufai went to visit some certain persons in the north ahead of the 2027 elections, that it seems that they are already shaking. So this current visitations is in anticipation of the 2027 battle, and the APC government are feeling quite the moves from the northerners. They are feeling the moves because some certain persons are making and plotting to return back to political relevance. And the former president Muhammad Buhari is like one of the North's leaders, so they tend to meet him. And with the recent visit now, this has sparked speculations from politicians that they are kind of looking for endorsements ahead of the 2027 general elections. And these visits have been taking place across, the region, most especially the northern region, where it seems that they are uniting in a kind of way for a common interest. And we know that Kanu is still battling the present Emirates tussle that has led to resulting to one court actions or the other, where we get to see legal frameworks here and there. And this has been up for weeks, turning to months, and we don't know when this battle will come to an end. But then Atiku Abubakar and some certain persons have been visiting the former president Muhammad Buhari, and this has sparked speculations on their, on their ambition ahead of 2027. And El-Rufai has never hidden his presidential ambition. For once, he has never hidden his ambition, although his visit tend to spark speculations that yes, he is already, consulting. This is more like a consultation ahead of 2027. So the politicking has started. They are looking for sponsors, those that would endorse them, from now. So although I noted that it's kind of early for these politicians to start politicking, trying to look for a way to be politically relevant again. But now the son of El-Rufai has mocked Tinubu's government, saying that it seems that Tinubu's government, they are scared of. But the APC had released a statement that they are not scared of what's happening. I mean, they are not in any panic state of what's happening in the north, that the north are fully in support of Tinubu, being that they supported President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2023 election. So the APC has nothing to be afraid of. That was what they said. They released a statement that they were not afraid of anything. Those speculations flying around that the north are plotting something against Tinubu, the Nigerians should disregard such information, that the APC are not in any way scared of anything. But this is in contrary to what El-Rufai's son is saying, that it seems that Tinubu's government is shaking. When the fire has not started, they are already running. It seems that they are just beating the drums of battle ahead of time. But it seems that the battle is ongoing. The war has not been won yet, but we are seeing some certain battles ahead of the 2027 election. So, well, it's a norm that Bashar El-Rufai's son, would want to speak in defense of his father, but then I have nothing to say to him for now, because we are just watching. Let's see how it goes. Even if Shehu Sani had made a statement where he said that these moves by some certain persons to wanting to seek endorsement from the former president for ahead of the 27 elections is like walking in Sahara. Okay, he was referring to Atiku Abubakar, where he said Atiku Abubakar's journey ahead of the 2027 is like walking in Sahara, visiting the presidents, visiting some other people, talking about political measures here and there. But then let's see how it goes. Now, these are reactions from Nigerians. Jittery for what? Who is your father? With a terrible pass in Kaduna, talk less of the whole northern state. It is only Nigeria's citizens continue to patronize the same people who brought us into this mess. Let's use our head correctly. Forget tribal and religious sentiments. Your father could not even deliver his state as a sitting governor and could not do anything to Tinubu. So, what political relevance has your father that they would be jittery of him? Oga, you have to take it easy. You and your father are already failing. Okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, my country people, I'm dropping here.